Okay, fans, we're back. We're here tonight. We've been here the whole time. We've just had some technical difficulties. And check us out. Make sure we were good. Pioneers, Lady Pioneers with a steal back down the floor. It'll be Kaylin Sullivan puts up the layup on the left side. She brought the ball down the floor. Lady Pioneers lead 57-35. Sullivan again goes for the steal. This one will be knocked away by number 24, Abigail Parks. Inside to Sullivan. She's down low, puts up the shot. It'll go off the rim. She gets her own rebound, and then she'll put it back up. Keely Blanchard with the rebound and up and in on the left side. 59-35. 3:55 remaining in the third period. On the floor, we've got number 2, Keely Blanchard. Number 24, Abigail Parks. Number 4, AJ Person. Number 45, Kaylin Sullivan. And number 34, Annabelle Perry. Person will get set to throw this in. She's going to throw it into Parks. Down the floor. She'll have Keely Blanchard in the low post on the left side. Pass out to Parks. Dribbles in, puts up a shot. It'll roll around the rim and pop out. Then Sullivan's going to be called for the foul. That'll be the 4th foul called in this period. And the first foul on Sullivan.
Her first personal foul, team foul number 1.
Lyon College, the Lady Scots look at a 3. Now they'll pick it up. It'll be stolen. AJ Person will steal it. She'll get it out in front to Abigail Parks. And Annabelle Perry. And she'll put it up and in on the right side. She goes for the steal. Perry did. Keely Blanchard applies severe pressure. Now the shot. It's a 3-pointer off the front of the rim. Blanchard gets a piece of the rebound. Now Sullivan will go to the floor with the basketball, but they're going to say she's out of bounds as she apparently her fingertips hit the end line. And the Lady Scots will throw this in. Heidi Parrish gets this ball to throw it in. And she throws it in and throws it out of bounds as she was throwing it in to her, to Maggie Adams. And Adams had her back turned looking at the bench with her hands straight up in the air, never even seen the ball. Abigail Parks will take the inbound pass, and she'll bring it up the floor. She crosses the Pioneer. She'll pass it off to Person. Person back to Parks. Around to Perry. Perry looks inside. Now she'll go cross court. Inside it'll go to Sullivan. Turnaround jumper. Rolls around the rim. Blanchard with the rebound. Puts it back up, and she's not going to make the shot, but she'll go to the line, and she'll shoot 2 free throws right here. Foul will be on Maggie Adams. It'll be the first foul, and it'll be the second team foul against the Lady Scots in this third period. 2:24 left to play, 61-35. Make that 62 as Miss Automatic puts that up and in. And she makes the second one. She'll make both of those. She's perfect from the line tonight, which is the reason for the nickname Miss Automatic. Ball comes out. Now back into the low post. It'll come back out. It'll be stolen by Perry. Perry will bring it up. She's got somebody trailing her. Gets the ball off to Parks. Person. Parks will put up a deep 3. It'll roll around the rim and pop out. Perry with the rebound. Sullivan now with the pass, and she'll put it up. She's not going to make it. She's going to draw the foul, and I believe this will be number 2 on Maggie Adams. It is.
Maggie Adams, her second personal foul, team foul number 3.
Sullivan will go to the line. Adams will check out, and checking in for her will be number 4, Jessie Stauffer. But Sullivan at the line to shoot 2. Getting set to check in is number 22, Presley Andrews. First free throw is up, hits the front of the rim, rolls to the glass, and then falls through the net. She'll have one more right here. Second one's off front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Scots. And the ball will go out of bounds, but it'll go out of bounds off of the Lady Pioneers. Presley Andrews will check in, and she'll check in for number 11, Heidi Parrish. Carson Gore throws this in. She gets it into number 15, Zokal. Presley Andrews around to number 1, and it'll be thrown out of bounds, but it had a little help. AJ Person tipped that, and it went out of bounds off of her hand. 64-35 is your score. 1:38 left in the third period. Ball comes into Andrews. Back down into the behind the three-point line. Parks with the ball. Down to Person. Person up on the right side, lays it in. 66-35 is your score. As we approach a minute and 20 seconds, Presley gets the ball around to number 12, Brooklyn Berry. She's going to drive in and put up a floater, but it's not going to go. She was fouled on the play. Foul will be against number 34, Perry. It'll be her second personal foul. Oh, that's it. I missed. I looked at timeouts a while ago. The Lady Pioneers have 2 fouls. Second free throws up and in. She makes both of them. 1:15 to play in the third. The basketball. They call 5 seconds on Person. She held on to the ball. Well, they're going to call an offensive foul. Sullivan will pick up that foul, and it'll be her second personal. Both teams 3 team fouls. Presley Andrews with the basketball. She'll get it down to in the corner to number 4, Stauffer, and Stauffer will throw it out of bounds off of Keely Blanchard. Ball's going to come in. It's knocked away by Person. Person with a breakaway. Person on the left side lays it up and in. She pushes the lead out to 68-37. Lady Scots come back up in a hurry. We're under a minute to play now. Inside, down low, and she gets Blanchard in the air, and she puts up the shot on the left-hand side. Stauffer put that up and in. 33 seconds left in the third period. Person with the basketball. Blanchard cuts down to the low post on the right side. Out to down around to Perry. Perry in the low post. She's going to get it back out to Sullivan. She's going to take a mid-range jumper. It's no good. Ball's tipped to the air. Now the shot clock is off. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Zokal looked like she traveled. Gets it out to Andrews. Now around it goes. And a three-pointer is going to be made by number 1, Gore. Under 2 seconds to play. Heave from the half-court line by Persons is no good. 68-42 is your score, and we will be back in just a minute. And we're back here at Pioneer Pavilion. Kaylee Vaught has checked into the game. She's going to throw the ball into Maya Fulton. Fulton brings it across timeline from the backcourt. She gets it around to number 31, Corey Kyle. Kyle gets it over to Fulton. Inside the ball goes. Now back out to Fulton from the high post. She'll put up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Zokel. Out of there with the basketballs, number 12, Barry. And she's going to get it over to Gore. Gore will have the ball knocked away as she tried to make a skip pass into Zokal now at the high post over to Stauffer, who's going to go up with the shot. I don't think they're going to give her that shot, but she was fouled as she went up. She was fouled by Addie Overturf, number 14. It's her first personal foul, and the first personal foul against the Lady Pioneers. They did count the baskets, so it's 68-44. Comes back down the floor, gets it into Overturf, and now the ball is put up on a deep three-point shot as Fulton tries to save that and runs into a chair and comes back out on the floor kind of gingerly, but she's moving on her own power and no real hitch. Down low to Stauffer, out to Zokal. Over to Andrews, three-pointer on the way. It's good. 68-47, 8:50 to play in the ball game. Ball in the hands now of Guerin. She gets it out to number 31, Kyle. Ball is up by Overturf. It's no good. Now the ball to Andrews on the far side of the floor. She'll pass it back to this near side. Out to Gore. She's going to put up a three-point shot that's going to rim out. Zokal's going to pick up the rebound, get it right back to her. She's going to dribble down, get it to Zokal, and then Zokal's going to commit the foul, it appears. It will not be Zokal. It'll be Stauffer that picks up that personal foul. It'll be her third, and it'll be the first team foul against the Scots. Pioneers bring this up the floor. Maya Fulton over to Vaught. Vaught looks to the three. Now she'll pass it back to Fulton. She's on the elbow on this right side. She gets it inside. It'll go outside. Three-pointer that's flat. Hits the front of the rim. Now being brought back down the floor by Gore. She launches a three-point shot, and she'll make that from the left elbow in front of her own bench. 68-50, 18-point lead. Kaylee Vaught down to Maya Fulton in the right corner. Now Vaught. They're going to say Maya Fulton stepped out of bounds. It's more likely she dribbled out, but Stauffer throws this in. She'll get it into Gore, and Gore will come up this left side. She'll throw the ball down low. Inside, they attempted to get a pass to Zokel. It was knocked away and picked up by Kyle. On the other end of the floor, Overturf will be fouled.
Number 12, Barry, her third personal foul, team foul number 2.
Barry will pick up her third personal foul, and it'll be the second team foul in this quarter. Maya Fulton takes it in the left corner. Now she'll pass it across. She gets it to Guerin. Back to Fulton. She puts up a shot. It's partially blocked and then rebounded by Zokel. Zokel comes down the lane. She was calling the ball and didn't get it. Now it comes over here to Barry. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Zokel. She misses the easy layup, and the ball will belong to the Lady Pioneers as it goes out of bounds. Kaylee Vaught gets set to throw this in. She gets it into Fulton. Fulton comes up the right side. She's got Guerin in the right corner. Pass goes to Guerin. Overturf inside. Now she's going to dribble and penetrate in the lane. Puts up a shot. It spins on the back of the glass and rim and falls through. 70-50. Back out to a 20-point lead. Keely Blanchard gets set to check back into the ball game. Now Gore will pass it to Andrews. If ball's knocked away, it'll be picked up by Kyle. She'll get it over to Overturf. She comes back up the center of the floor, Gets inside the lane, passes it back out to Vaught. Three-pointer on the way. Bang! She buries that three-pointer from the left side in the corner. 73-50 is the score. Andrews with the basketball goes inside to Stauffer, back out to Gore. Gore puts up an air ball, and it'll be out of bounds on the Lady Scots. Checking back in for the Scots will be Christian Thibodeau, and who was the other one? Also checking in is number 20. Oh, that is number 20. Also checking in is number 11, Heidi Parrish. Keely Blanchard back in for the Lady Pioneers as well. Scots bring the ball down, get a pass to Zokel. She puts up the shot, it falls. They're going to count the basket. And I believe this is going to be on Keely Blanchard. We'll see. It is. It'll be the second foul against the Pioneers, and it'll be Blanchard's third personal foul in this ball game. Zokel's free throw hits the back of the iron and bounces back out. Vaught with the rebound. Vaught gets it down the floor to Fulton. She's got Blanchard down in the low post, or low side of the right side of the floor. She's going to dribble and penetrate. Now out to Guerin. Guerin will get it around to Vaught. Vaught down to Perry. Now the ball goes down low to Guerin. She puts up a short jumper. It's no good. And the ball will go out of bounds off of the Lady Pioneers. 73-52 is your score. 5:13 to play in the ball game. I apologize for our first half technical difficulties, but we're here now, and we're going to give you every bit of this action. Maya Fulton pulls down the rebound on the missed shot out to Kaylee Vaught. She's going to launch a three. She'll miss that off the back of the iron, but Keely Blanchard's there to put it back up and in. 75-52. Lady Pioneers push the lead. Almost a travel there by Parrish. Down in the low post to Stauffer. She puts up the shot, and she gets a friendly bounce.
Jesse Stauffer.
Guerin will bring this up the right side. She'll be trailed by Blanchard. Now Blanchard will stay going to the right, over to Keely Vaught in the left corner, back across to Blanchard in the high post on the right side of the lane. In the lane, she puts up a floater that goes. 77-54. Lady Scots bring this back up the floor. Over to Gore on the right side. Back to the center of the floor to Thibodeau. Now the ball goes down to Parrish, and she'll put up a shot. Zokol with the rebound. She misses her shot, gets it back to Stauffer. Now Stauffer tries to go up with it, gets the ball knocked away. Gore puts up a three, and she makes it, and she's fouled. Are they going to count the basket? I'm guessing they will. It's a three-point basket. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's a media timeout. Score at the present time is 77-57. When we come back, Gore will be at the line to shoot one. And we've got 3:52 left to play in the ball game. 77-57 is your score. We'll be right back. And we're back. 3:52 to play in the ball game. Lady Pioneers have a 20-point lead pending the free throw from Gore. She'll be at the line. She'll have one. She just made a three-point shot and was fouled. The foul was against number 11, Maya Fulton. It's her first foul of the ball game, but the team's third foul in this fourth period. She'll rim that out as it hits the back of the iron. Zokol comes not Zokal. That'll be number 5. Maggie Adams comes down with the rebound. This ball will be thrown away by Thibodeau as she throws it over the head of number 1, Carson Gore. Fulton's going to throw this in to A.J. Person, who's checked back into the ball game. Person has Blanchard on the baseline. Now Blanchard in the high post. She gets into the lane, puts up a short jumper. It's no good. Right there fighting for her own rebound. The rebound comes down to Maggie Adams. Adams loses her dribble. Now she has to pick it up. She passes it out to Stauffer, to Gore. Gore's got Thibodeau in the corner, tries to get it inside to Maggie Adams, and we're going to have a foul. We're going to see if this is on Guerin or if this is on Blanchard. It's on Guerin. It'll be the 4th team foul, and it'll be the 2nd foul against Guerin. Checking into the game now will be 43, Coy Bradley. And she'll check in for Stauffer. She'll take a seat on the bench next to Zokel. Thibodeau at the high post kicks it back. The high rainbow shot is rebounded by Fulton over to Person. Person on the left side of the lane, in the lane. Now she'll lose her dribble, goes out to Guerin, and Guerin will pass it, try to pass it, and then she'll get it right to Fulton, then it'll be knocked away by Bradley. Kaylee Vaught gets set to throw this in from the baseline, closest to this near side of the floor. She's got Person straight away, but she goes all the way across behind the three-point line to Guerin, back to Vaught, through Person, inside to Blanchard, short jumper off the back of the iron. Adams tips it, and Carson Gore comes up with it. Thibodeau puts up a three-point shot from the right side, or from the left side. She'll miss that. Kaylee Vaught comes down with the rebound. Now Vaught up the floor in a hurry. She's going to stop and get it over to Fulton. Back to Keely Blanchard. And then out to Person. Shot goes up. Thibodeau comes down with the rebound. Ball's knocked away by Blanchard and then picked back up by Thibodeau. Over to Gore. Gore will be double teamed. Now Adams behind the three-point line. She get it over to Thibodeau. She's going to try and spin, put up a shot. Her shot's blocked by Blanchard. Point blank range. Three-pointer by Gore is picked up way outside by Bradley. Thibodeau now with the basketball. Back around to Gore. Adams wants to set a screen on Vaught. Vaught fights through it. Blanchard steals the pass. Blanchard with the basketball. She'll get it over to Person. Person up the floor in the lane. On the right side, puts up the shot, and Adams will block it, but it'll go out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Lady Pioneers. (77-57) is your score. It's been like that for the last couple of minutes. Guerin will get the ball back to, Blanchard gets it back to Guerin, over to Vaught. Three on the way, no good. Fulton goes down hard on the floor, and she'll get some good assistance there from Thibodeau. It'll belong to the Lady Scots. Checking into the game now will be Abigail Parks. She'll check in for Maya Fulton. Gore's going to bring this ball up, and to her left side will be Heidi Parrish. Now she'll cut into the lane and across the lane. Bradley with the basketball down low to Parrish. Parrish wanted the baseline. She's not going to get it, but we're going to have a jump ball as Guerin came racing in for the double team and grabbed the ball. Her and ball will belong to the Lady Scots. It was her and Blanchard that caused that double team and the jump ball. High arcing shot is off the mark. Didn't hit the rim. Now it hits the rim. And we're going to have a foul called against Bradley as she fouls Vaught. That'll be the fourth team foul. That'll be the third personal foul against Bradley and the third team foul in this fourth period. Vaught almost traveled, but she didn't quite pick that foot up. Over to Parks, Blanchard, back to Vaught. Outside to Guerin, puts up a three, no good. Rebound Bradley. Bradley back up the floor. She has the ball knocked away from her, but it's picked up by Thibodeau. Now it's stolen by Person over to Blanchard. Parks has got the ball. She picked up her dribble, so she had to pass it. And now Person brings it up the floor, but we're gonna have a 10-second call called against the Lady Pioneers. I think that's the first time this year I've seen that. And Lady Scots will throw in at half court right in front of the scorer's table. Into Gore. Gore gets it back to Bradley. Bradley picks up her dribble, gets it to Adams. Adams will have the ball knocked away, but right to Parrish. Now we're going to have a jump ball, and this will belong to the Lady Pioneers. Blanchard will get set to throw this in. She's either going to get it into Person or Vaught. She gets it to Vaught, over to Person. Person double teamed as she crosses the timeline. Now we're going to have an over and back call, and I don't think that was even close. Blanchard had jumped and was in the air, but she was not in the backcourt. It did not appear. We're down to 10 seconds to play. Three-pointer is no good. Blanchard with the rebound, and Blanchard goes down. No call on the play. That's going to be your final score, 77-57. Blanchard gets up. She's been nursing an ankle all season, and we don't want to see her go down, especially in a big win. 77-57 is the score, and we will be back with you on Wednesday night. So tune in with us then. We'll be here at 5 o'clock as the Pioneers will have homecoming, and the Lady Pioneers will play at 5 o'clock while the men will play around 8 o'clock. And so we'll have a late night on Wednesday night, but be here and tune in, and we'll have the game for you, hopefully without any technical difficulties. We'll be back on Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in tonight.